The Little Sparrow and the Big Secret. Once upon a time, in a lush green valley, there stood a massive oak tree with branches reaching toward the sky. A little sparrow lived among its branches. The sparrow loved playing with others and chatting with the nearby birds. But there was a problem. Sometimes the sparrow told small lies to make itself seem more important. One morning, as the sparrow looked down from the oak tree, it noticed a group of birds gathered near the bushes. Curious, it flew down to ask what was going on. One of the birds excitedly said, "A fox just passed by here. It was so clever, but we managed to find a few bugs it left behind for food." Wanting to grab everyone's attention, the sparrow quickly made up a story. "I saw the fox. I even flew right up to it and looked it in the eye, but it got scared of me and ran away as fast as it could." The birds looked at the sparrow in admiration and thought, "You must be so brave." The sparrow loved this attention, even though the story wasn't true. The next day, the sparrow told an even bigger story. "Today, I saw a giant fish in the pond," it said. "It was almost as big as a stork. If I had flown any closer, it could have swallowed me whole. But I flew away so fast, I escaped." The other birds listened with wide eyes, growing more and more impressed with the sparrow. But the more lies the sparrow told, the more it felt pressured to keep making up bigger stories. The little lies had grown into big, elaborate tales. One day, the sparrow decided to tell yet another lie. Sitting on the oak tree's branches, it called out to its friends, "Everyone, come quickly. There's a giant snake down below. If you're not careful, it might catch you." The birds panicked, quickly flying away to safer spots. The sparrow giggled to itself and thought, "Look at that. They all believe me." But a few days later, a real snake appeared beneath the oak tree. It slithered up slowly, making its way toward the sparrow's nest. Terrified, the sparrow flapped its wings and flew off to warn the other birds. "Help! This time it's real. There's actually a snake," it cried. But the other birds, remembering the sparrow's lies, said, "This must be another one of its tricks. We don't believe it anymore." None of them came to help. As the sparrow shook with fear, a lucky thing happened. A mighty eagle appeared. The eagle spotted the snake and swooped down, scaring it away. The sparrow was saved, but realized the gravity of its mistake. From that day on, the sparrow reflected on the consequences of lying. "If I hadn't lied, my friends would have believed me and helped," it said to itself. "But because of my lies, I was left all alone." The sparrow apologized to its friends and promised to always be truthful. At first, the other birds found it hard to trust the sparrow again. But over time, as the sparrow consistently told the truth, they began to trust it once more. The other animals in the valley heard about the sparrow's experience too. Everyone learned from this story that even a small lie can lead to big problems. Remember, being truthful is always the best choice.